Welcome back, everyone. Happy Sunday evening. And what a week we had. What a Friday we actually had. So it's nice to be back. I guess we'll see what week brings us. And we have a lot of data coming out this coming week as well. And then we also have Powell speaking on Tuesday. So volatility isn't going anywhere. Play safe, play smart, play with your charts. Don't play with the news. Don't let the whole Instagram, the Twitter, all that stuff that is going on. Don't let that get to you. Okay. Just focus on your chart. Don't be heavy in one thing. This is a place where you want to dollar cost average into, especially if you are looking for your long-term stuff. I've already posted inside the group quite a bit of things, so I hope you guys are watching those as well, or even picked it up on Friday, what we talked about it. I will go over some of the charts as well. But as we know, Trump talked about the tariffs, and then we have the China saying, well, Trump misunderstood. Anyways, market reacted and we saw Bitcoin drop the most actually, and where it bounced. I will share the Bitcoin chart again, and we'll go over the SPY chart and VIX and everything. We'll look at everything and see. Again, this week we could see quite a bit of volatility. So I will highly recommend that you play safe, especially if you have a smaller account. I highly recommend that 90% put it toward your leaps and use 10% for your day trading, especially if you're still learning. There is no reason to give any money to the market. I have proven it over and over to you guys how much money we've made with leaps, right? It might take you a month to 2 months to double that, but you can definitely do it where we've been picking up. So far, not a single leap that has not hit 100% that I have shared, especially in the last about 4 to 5 months. So you do not have to be a day trader. I say it over and over. You can make so much money with swings and leaps as well, or short-term shares. Shorter shares as well. Not shorter shares, meaning smaller shares that are under $20. We've seen the volatility on those names as well if we pick it up. I believe we had one got called out by Bart last week, and that is the chart is actually looking really good on that. Also, so again, play safe, play smart. Don't chase big numbers. Don't be with all those numbers, be like, oh, I missed on this, I missed on that. Nobody is sharing exactly where they're getting in and getting out. So please, please don't get caught in all that bullshit. Play your charts. Focus on, if you don't trust your chart, how are you supposed to be pressing that buy and sell button? It's your money. It's not my money. It's not anybody else's money. It's your money. So please trust those charts and don't be cutting your trades just because the 1 hour or the 5 minute pulled back. If you're taking a trade based on the weekly and monthly and you have over in a year on those contracts, if the higher low has not been cut and we're not starting to make lower lows, the trend is still in your favor. So please, please focus on the larger time frame trends and focus on where is the market shifting from, right? What key levels are we bouncing it from or rejecting it from? I told you guys on Wednesday on the live, I don't know if it's recorded somewhere or not. In the next 2 days, I am looking for this rug pull move, which it didn't happen on Thursday, but we got it within the 2 days, right? We took SPY puts on Wednesday, which ended up paying over 2000% on Friday. So I did not know that Trump was going to say that. I had no clue about all this coming. It was fully based on the charts, which I've been sharing for a few days, actually a few weeks now. I've been talking about the SPY head and shoulder. I finally got that damn head. So let's see if we're going to go and make a right shoulder or we're going to continue to break and making our all-time highs. Who knows? We'll continue to play our charts and Don't let the outside noise confuse you. Don't let these, even my own channel, I'm gonna be honest with Instagram and all that. Don't let that shit get to you. Focus on your charts. Everything is right in front of you. Trade that. Okay. So having said that, let's get into it. And remember, I don't know if I mentioned it, Powell speaks on Tuesday morning. We do have quite a bit of data coming out throughout the week as well. Plus, we are starting earnings season. So with the earnings season coming up, this could really pick up the volatility, and I'm excited for it. I think there is going to be so much money that we can make. So again, I am going to prepare you guys before I leave for my trip. I've already posted and I have a list that I am going to post before I leave as well. So there is a good opportunity for us to make a lot of money. I'm excited. Let's do this. Let me share my screen and we will start. I am going to start with VIX right out here. So if you've done the masterclass with me or you've done the online classes with me, you know using these fib levels. And we have played out to the T exactly where we are seeing the VIX got rejected. So again, not saying that this cannot continue, depending on if new bullshit comes through the market. We could then of course my leg will change for the fibs as well. But for now, this is the zone where we are getting rejected. So we'll see. Ideally, you want to see VIX to be getting below 15 and 14 for market to continue to the upside. So we'll see how we are already seeing futures are gapping up. It's a huge gap up right now. But again, you know, they're supposed to be talking. This Trump thing is still going on. So we'll play cautious. As long as we start to lose below 18 and we are continuing to break this trend line to the downside, I'm happy with it for the market to go back up. Okay. So now let's look at SPY. I have drawn this head and shoulder with you guys. I've talked about the damn head and shoulder multiple times now. And on our fib levels, we hit the 2.5 to the T where SPY hit, and you know exactly what I called out. So I am excited to see where those things open tomorrow. What we want to pay attention to is this is our low. If we cut this low, then you can see that SPY could continue to pull back and we could see 647 to 640 area as well. So that would give us the full leg on the fibs as well, which means we are going to be watching this leg down here. If we start to lose 640, then you got your next higher low that needs to be taken out and continue to the downside. However, where futures are already gapping up, I would like this right shoulder to form. But in order for this to be a true right shoulder, and we will need to reject and not break above 670 area. We will need to then pull back down here as well. But we'll get to it when we get to it, right? For now, we are going to be watching to see, as long as SPY doesn't lose 650, we are looking for a move back up, which is a nice $10 to $15 move. However, if we break 670, this might not be a head and shoulder. This simply means we had a pullback and now we're going to go back up and retrace into our zones. So that's what we are going to be watching. And if we start to break 670, 672, then I'm interested to get my full legs back up. There are a couple legs that have not been tested. So again, earnings are coming up and Trump is saying it's all misunderstanding, blah, blah, blah. And we got our Daddy Powell speaking on Tuesday. Anything is possible. Okay. Neither I'm bullish, neither I'm bearish. I'm going to play my chart, whatever it gives me. Okay. Level by level, we are prepared for the upside. We're prepared for the downside on both ways. Depending on which market gives us, we will play that. Okay. All right, so let's start with Apple. On Apple, I do like where we pulled back as long as As long as we don't lose 240 to 241 area, I think Apple can go back up and continue to move higher. As long as even if it holds 245 and we break above 252, this could move back up. And I've said it previously that Apple isn't done. I still don't think Apple is done. I think 265 to 270 is pretty easy for Apple to do as long as we don't lose below 240. If we lose below 240, that will invalidate the move to the upside on it. Okay. AMD, where it is right now, I would like AMD to either break above 228 area or break below 204. Otherwise, this is a day trade for me. There is no swings for AMD unless one or the other area is taken out. We do have a nice gap that needs to be filled, but for now, we are looking for day trades only. We are not looking for swings. At least I'm not looking for swings unless we break below 204. I would even give myself a $4 more of 200 because it's just a key area. If it breaks below, then I would look for a short. Otherwise, I will play day trades in between this zone. Amazon, the stock I hate. Okay, this is a brutal stock to trade, but hey, held the level again, did not lose below 215. If we can get back above 220, I still think it can move higher, give us 240 to 245, especially this week. We are going to be hearing about how did the prime do. So if the numbers were good, this could definitely move higher as well. Next is Google. Google does have a gap to the downside as well. However, as long as we hold 235, I think we go back and check this supply out as well. So this is still, to me, the trend is still bullish. Unless we break 235 and then 230, then I will switch bearish and look for this gap to be filled. Doing a shorter dated swing might be a good idea for it. But for now, I want to see how do we hold above 235 and go back up on it as well. Meta, a name as definitely not the best looking, not the worst either, but as long as we hold 700 and we could bounce back up, this could give us a slight move to the upside on it. But again, we will watch. More of a day trade, not a swing for me personally, but if anybody wants to, as long as it holds 700 or even 695, this does have a room to the upside as well. NVIDIA, I do like where NVIDIA is, and as long as you can see, I did draw this box. Let me make the color white so you guys, make the fill white so you guys can see. So as long as this was a resistance previously, now it's become a support. As long as we hold this support, we could bounce back up, and I think NVIDIA can still hit 200. Again, this stock would be a day trade for me, not a swing, just because where we are currently, there are so many other good things, good stocks that we could actually trade for doing swings and leaps than versus trying to trade these names. Okay. Microsoft, another one is on my do not trade list right now. Okay, again, 510. If it loses 500, I think 500 is gonna give us a decent bounce. So as long as it holds above 500 or 505 area, could give you a move back up, but I would ideally like Microsoft to test this demand zone and then bounce back up. I could be wrong, but we'll see if we do start to lose 500. My next target is going to be this low, which is 490 to 492 area, and then look for what we are doing, what kind of candles are we forming on this as well. Tesla, I do like where Tesla is as well. As long as we don't lose 410 and we hold where we are, it could bounce back up. I'm looking for 480 to 490. I think by the end of the year, we could see 500 as well. However, there is this gap in here as well. So if we start to lose 410, I think 400 can come very easily. But we'll see what the market gives. For now, more of a day trade than a swing for me. Did I go over Netflix? I don't think so. Okay, Netflix. I do like where Netflix is as long as it actually, despite the market pullback, this one showed a good strength as well. And pretty much the whole week, it had a really good strength in it. So as long as we hold above 1200, I think Netflix can go back into the 1300. And we do have order block and we have a fair value gap. So there is definitely a room for us to the upside as well. So as long as we hold 1200, I like the way Netflix move. I like the way Netflix contracts move as well. Evergo, this is on the request of the group. It has a gap to fill downside here as well. What was the low? 324. So let me just mark this area here, 324. So it would be nice if it can fill the gap and then bounce. But because the whole market is going to be bouncing, I would look for a reject somewhere in the 340 area or 345 and then see if it can come down and fill that gap. Otherwise, it does have those supply zones and levels to the upside that it could go. I love the way this is my new favorite stock that I love trading. PLTR. Supply hit and boom, we dropped. I do like where we are currently. As long as we hold 170, it could be a nice day trade on it. I'm not going to bother with the swings. Already made very good money with leaps on this name as well. So I would first watch to see if we start to lose 170, then I would target 160 area easily. This was a very nice leg up from the Morningstar pattern as well. Okay, now I am gonna go through the list. I'm gonna be posting quite a few of the charts inside the group as well, so you guys are able to, especially the ones that we took on Friday, so you guys can see levels better, and I will mark your stop and stop loss and stuff like that too. CRM, I think this one, despite the market pullback, one of the best setups, and I would see how it holds 240 or how it breaks above 245. It does have a supply zone, and this is one of my favorite setup. I think CRM is still in play. Next is Poet. This is thanks to Benita for finding this one for us. This is a small stock, so if you want, shares is perfectly fine on it as long as we hold above $6. These are your targets: 11, 12.78, and 16.64. Stop loss at $6. Easy money on this name as well. Shop. I would prefer a little bit more drop on shop, somewhere into the 135 in this gap fill would be nice. See if we can get this gap fill. What do we have here? 140. Let's check the weekly back. What was it? 151. Okay, 2-day chart. 147. What does the 1 hour say? See, I don't mind a bounce back up and a rejection in supply zone in the 160. Rejection somewhere here to look for a short. did see quite a bit of put on this name as well. There is a very nice order block as well. So 162, as long as with 165 as your stop loss, I think this name can come down and fill the gap as well. CRM, I went over that one. I went over HIMS. Made notes at home and charting it at office. Okay, I do like where it got rejected. I would see if it holds 53, like move back up. However, ideal would be if we can come down and test this area. I would love to pick up a nice swing if we can come into the 50 or 45 zone, even a 45 to 50 area. As long as we can come here, I would not mind picking up a swing with the time on it. I think this one does have a room to the upside. Here, I would keep it as a day trade. I would not do a longer swing on this one, not unless it pulls back. PNW, very, very nice. We had a leaps on this one as well. Let's see. A pullback into 200 could be a nice day trade on it and then see how it does. Ideally, I would like to see it pull somewhere into the 187, 185 area. But again, we'll see what market did give. I like ARM. Oof, I love this one. Flow has been extremely bullish and they've been definitely loading on this one. I like where it pulled back. As long as we don't lose 150, I think this has a room to go back up to the 180 to 190 zone very easily. So I would definitely keep ARM on your list. I can't talk. INTC, another one. I would like a slight more pullback. If we can pull back into the 35 to 34 area, I think this has I think this one is a lagger. This might actually give us a good move as well to the upside. But I would ideally prefer a pullback into the 35 to 34 area and then jump in to first target this supply zone. If we can flip it, that would be awesome. No. SMCI, we already played this name. We made good money on it. Nice pullback. If it can pull back to 50, I would look for another call back up. I think we could go back and sweep this 62 area as well. But I would like a pullback. I would not start anything where it is right now. This one, Flow is ridiculously bullish on this one. Did see some puts come in. Not sure if those are going to be already closed because of the Friday drop, depending on where it is. With it holding above 55. Let's mark this 55. I think this could go back up based on the amount of money it's been getting, the amount of news it's been getting. So this could continue and we could see 90 to 100 on this name before the year end, just based on everything that's been talked about on this name alone. ARM, we went over snow. I like snow. It did exactly what we talked about last week, gave us the move. I still don't think it is done. I think it has a little bit more to go. I think 270 to 2, even 300, call me crazy. I think snow could give us that kind of a squeeze. As long as we hold above 230, this right here, 230 to 231 area, this could continue to move higher as well. Okay, I went over that. BMNR. I like this name. Again, another random one with quite a bit of a flow on it. If it pulls back and holds above 45, not a bad one to pick up some calls. order block is pretty heavy up here, 105. That gives you enough room. Again, I would do leap. I wouldn't do anything smaller than that. This one is if I can type. Thanks to Benita. And we filled the gap, we got rejected, pulled back into 196 to 200 area. This could go back because it did not test the supply. So we can take the gap off, but we can look for a move back up into supply. This name moves very well. It was a nice morning star pattern. As long as, again, this should be your stop loss. As long as we pull back even into 200 area, should be a nice move back up. Baba. Chinese names. I know there's gap after gap. Flow did get a little bit bullish again on it. Gap. Another gap right here. There's plenty of gaps. Again, if it can get above 162, not a bad one to see if it can continue to move back up. What did we hit? We hit 192. I think 200 is doable for Baba, but again, we will see. Post. Ooh, I like this one. This is also Benita's find. Supply. 115 zone on it. And what a beautiful setup. What did I just grab here? With the stop loss at 105. This could give you a nice move. And it was strong, did not care about the Friday's drop. So this is definitely looking good. This could flip the supply and we could see 113. And your next targets could be somewhere here. Let's see what the 4-hour did. Oh, what a beautiful looking chart. And we have a couple displacements to the upside as well. And we did those displacements. I like it. I'll have to look for, I'll post those in the group. Okay, I think I went over pretty much everything. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody's question. Killa sent me her leap list. I responded to her. She will post in her leaps group as well. So you guys will have a lot more options from there as well. I think that's all you guys talked about, right? I didn't miss anybody. If I did, just ask me and I'll post my chart there. Tesla's already up $10 overnight. Another one's been getting quite a bit of money. MP. Despite the whole thing, this, I think, just based on the flow, as long as it holds above it overnight, it's already up $78. As long as it holds that or bounces from it, could continue to move higher as well. So I would keep that one on the list. Let's see if some of these things hold, and I will post some more charts inside the group so you guys have a better understanding of those. And we'll share my list, another list before I go on Wednesday, because I'm pretty sure those are not going to be ready anytime soon. So you guys will have the opportunity to buy those while I am away. Nothing else. Again, this is not a financial advice. This is just sharing for educational purposes. If you guys liked, enjoyed, and if my charting or trades been helping, do let me know in the comments. And thank you. I appreciate every one of you who do send me a message inside the Discord. Again, play safe, Market's not going anywhere. There is so much opportunity coming up to make money, and don't let the news play with your brain. Please, anytime you feel like, oh, this is doing my level, and you're not confident to take a trade, take a paper trade, because next time if it does that, you build your confidence because you took the trade previously in paper account. Now you can take it with the in your real account. As long as you know where you're gonna cut, even if you're wrong, it is okay. At least you're trying it, right? So don't be afraid of it. Please focus, stay focused. Don't let too much of the noise get to you. And again, nothing beats the chart. Focus on that. Focus on yourself. Trust yourself. God gave us that. Trust that. Nobody else, if you're not trusting yourself with your levels, I say it all the time, how is anybody else supposed to trust you, right? So believe in it. It is okay. Where can I make money? I'm excited. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited what we picked up. I know those are kind of open very well. As long as market opens, nobody else fucking opens their mouth and says the word tariff. I want to be able to cash some of those things. So excited for this week, and I will see you guys inside the group. Thank you so much.